Photo only.
Everybody knows road biking is where the money is.
Okay, this is the Blackburner 2.9 Textile edition wheel. What makes this one really interesting is that in place of traditional spokes, they're actually using, it's almost like a string essentially. Sure, a pretty snazzy string. A string note regardless to make a wheel. It's combined with tunes. Nice, pretty fast action hub, carbon wheel set. Weighs in at just under one kilogram, which is pretty damn impressive. Here's an interesting one. This is from DT Swiss. It's called the F5351. This is a new single crown fork from a brand mostly known for its wheels. So what makes this guy interesting is it has two new technologies. The first is position sensitive damping, which they call plush port, which essentially allows the damping to ramp up throughout the stroke. So it starts with very gentle damping early on in the stroke for maximum sensitivity, and then as you get deeper into the stroke, it gets a bit firmer to provide some support. And the other thing that they've done is they actually have the spring inside the fork is a combination of both a coil and an air spring. So what that does is it allows, again, most sensitivity off the top, and then a bit of a ramp and more adjustable air spring as you get down into it. Now to adjust the fork, you actually pop these two covers off and you can adjust your damping, rebound, etc., air pressure underneath those. It does give it a kind of futuristic look, huh?
Nailed it.
If you guys follow motocross, supercross, you no doubt know who this man is. It's Ryan Villapoto. And with that image comes the launch of Tag Metals in the mountain bike industry. Tag Metals has a long history in the moto world. They've been around for 20 plus years. And if you look at some of the board, some of the images, previous posters, etc. on this wall, you're going to notice a lot of moto guys that you can recognize. Pastrana's involved with the brand, Ryan Villapoto, Ricky Carmichael, and Tag Metals Moto just relaunched not long ago. And they're excited to come to the mountain bike world as well. So I'm going to walk you through a few of the key products. First up, we've got their own carbon bar, which is made with their own mold. A few features that we really enjoy is it has an 800 millimeter width. It comes in 10, 20, 30, and 40 millimeter rises, and a 35 millimeter clamp. The clamp surface has a nice texture to it to ensure that it doesn't slip in your stem. And you'll notice we've got some nice markings here. And what those are is they basically help you line up your controls, your grips, etc. just perfectly. Make sure both sides match. Pretty clever little feature, pretty simple, but something that a lot of people haven't picked up on yet. They have an alloy version as well. Similar specs, different material. Got a lot of grips, including the Brop grip, section grip. The Brop grip is based on a Tag original from the moto world that has seen a lot of success, and a lot of riders really enjoyed that grip back in the day. And with the relaunch, they're looking to get back on the grip as well. We really dig a nice, soft, kind of mushroomy material here in the inside, where you take a lot of impact on your hand. So the alloy pedal is interesting because not only is this guy super large platform, but you'll notice all these holes in here. Those are so you can customize the pin placement. You can do up to 40 pins per pair on this bad boy. They do come in both a small and large version, with the large measuring in at 115 by 20 millimeters and the small at 100 by 107 millimeters. The larges weigh in at 480 grams per pair. Take a look over here, just how many pins you can put in this guy. Check that out. Obviously this is overkill, but it shows the level of customization that's possible. The last product that's pretty exciting are their carbon wheel sets. So prior to making these wheels, the manufacturer purchased and tested dozens of the best wheels on the market, carbon wheels. It's a failure. Basically to learn what does everybody else have going on, what can I do better, what can we do better, and in doing so, they've created Tag's first carbon wheel set. The rim on these guys measures in at a 28.6 millimeter inner width and a 24 millimeter height. You'll hear pretty quick engagement on the rear hub. With 6 pawls and 72 points of engagement. The rims feature Supreme Race double-butted spokes to keep them nice and light. Come with tubeless tape and valves ready to roll. They're tubeless ready. They use black brass nipples. The samples here currently show silver. The front hub features interchangeable axles to ensure that it's going to fit regardless of your hub standard. And they will come in a variety of hub widths and sizes. They come in both 29 inch and 27.5. Tag also has alloy versions available. Tag also has an interesting stem, and they have something that they're calling SAS, which is the speed alignment system. So what they're doing there is they're going to work with fork manufacturers and also provide you guys hopefully with a guide to make a line of your own if your fork doesn't have it already. Essentially what it's going to do is this hole that's back here will line up with a line on your fork steerer tube and help you align your stem, eliminating the question of whether or not everything's lined up perfectly. You guys all know and love Renthal, and new for 2018. This is what's cool. This is what's important. 800 mil new downhill carbon bars. Fatbar. That full width. That rise, sweep, finish you guys love.